All right, we're going live. Check, check, check. What's good, chat? We back. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Gooseneck Gamer, and we went ahead and cut the fat this week. It's Goose and Fallen. Fallen, say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again for a double header. We had a fantasy show last night. We got another one coming up to you tonight. So we're going to talk about the first round of the playoffs. We got a couple
Fantasy
games
playoffs,
that are
to be specific.
yes, fantasy playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a fantasy show, so they should know what we're talking about.
True.
But yeah, we're back at it again. Got a couple close games and a couple games that coaches kind of ran away with. So we appreciate you guys staying tuned. I know there's a lot going on right now, so hopefully we get some people paying attention to things.
Hang on a second. This damn song is playing. Hang on a second. Shit's good on my All right, there we go. I had Madden loading up, but I forgot the music was going to start. My bad. But you were saying something important, Father?
Well, I was done, but...
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, we're back with another episode of the Red Zone Fantasy Report. Man, we like I said, we cut the fat this week. So, Goose and Fallen, I expect our ratings to go up. Neff, say what's up to the people, bro.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's gonna be Goose and Fallen today. I'm just here for the free content points. You can call me Superstar. You can call me Superstar because I'm just gonna put the mic on mute and let you guys take the wheel.
I love it. Shots already early. But yeah, let's talk about round one of the playoffs here in fantasy, man. It's things already kicking off good, getting interesting. I'm not gonna lie. At one point when you were undefeated, Neff, I was starting to wonder if you were gonna be the undisputed champion of fantasy. The new Bills usually kind of rock the boat a little bit, So anyway, let's pull up our first game. But I'm not gonna lie, you kind of had me convinced there for a bit, and just moving right along with that, we got you up against JP or FK, I should call him.
Yeah, and this is going to be a close one. The way I draft my team is usually, like I told Fallen last episode, it's usually running back heavy. And when you draft Philip Lindsay and Saquon Barkley, you're going to get a bunch of points from those guys on a regular basis. So they've really been the anchor to my lineup. I hit on Trey Lance, who's had a pretty solid season as a rookie. It's all about getting those two anchor pieces, and then after that, you just got to hit on some shots in the dark, and that's what worked out for me. So far, this playoffs though, it looks like it's going to be a close one, even though. Saquon and Philip Lindsay both got me 25 plus. He on the other side had a few guys he had 4 guys with 15 plus, and I had a couple guys that were under 10. So he's still got Chris Godwin, who's playing right now. DeAndre Swift also playing right now. Yeah. We're actually gonna know once that Detroit Lions and Buccaneers game ends exactly where he falls. Did Jason Sanders play for the Dolphins already? I mean, he should have.
Yeah, they played. That was yesterday, week 13. Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah, his points are on up. Phone, you want to just update that while we're live?
Yeah, I'm on right here. So let's see here.
Yeah, so that might change things a little bit, but you don't expect much from the kicker.
I mean.
Based on what the Buccaneers and the Lions are looking like right now, my defense ain't looking too hot. The Lions' defense.
That's I don't know off the top of my head. Do you have another defense in your roster right now?
No, I just stuck with the Lions after their bye week, and that was pretty much going to be my defense. Ride it out. Didn't really play the ad drop defenses and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Usually Cookie is somebody that you trust when it comes to defense. So that's kind of why my thought process is there. But doesn't look too good as of right now. I believe he was down 24-7 or something like that at one point. But I don't have the stream up, so I couldn't say what the score is now.
I'll look just for the sake of fantasy. I'll take a quick peek at that game.
Jason Sanders had 3 field goals, 2 under 40 and 1 50 plus,
Oh,
and he had two extra points. So he got FKJMP 13 points.
Oh my, what a game!
ooh. It is going to
Yeah.
come down to the wire.
Yeah, Rondell Moore and the Lions defense versus Chris Godwin and DeAndre Swift. I don't know. That doesn't look so hot for you now.
Not at all.
It doesn't. I don't know. Is the Raiders going to play their game?
They're playing now.
Yeah, they're playing too. In regards
they're
to
playing
the Tampa Bay game at Detroit, the Bucks are up 31-20 right now with 8 minutes left, 7 minutes 58 seconds, 8 minutes left in the fourth. So
The good news there is he has DeAndre Swift, and if he's playing catch up right now, I'm hoping that he's just airing it out to that rookie that he has over there in Amon St. Brown right now.
I don't see that but you know, the Bucks have a decent secondary. They got that rookie of the year, last year's defensive rookie of the year at safety. So if anything, he might be throwing checkdowns to DeAndre Smith actually. You know, check downs, outs, bubble screen. I'm not bubble screens, but swing routes. So it's this could be interesting, very interesting.
Very
Rondell
interesting.
Moore has been a go-to target, so you might get 12 points, maybe more out of that, and then it's just going to come down to what you have in a 6-point spread right now. I'm sure the Lions' defense will give you something. So
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping for it. That's for sure.
but yeah, I think this is a great one, man. This is what we like to see for playoff football, man. Well, fantasy, the same difference.
Yeah,
is what we like to
exactly.
see.
And I've been pretty much like you mentioned it, pretty much a powerhouse all regular season, and it could be one and done in the playoffs. Just one bad week, that's all it takes.
Very true, very true. Let's have a look here at this at the next game here. So yours will be coming up soon. We might be able to by the time, I don't know, I doubt it, but we could possibly know before the end of this stream. Next game, I got
exactly.
Molly Rojo up against Burn. More playoff football for you. Let me get the scores on the screen for our viewers, which is us.
Yeah, it's 131 Mally Rojo to 123 for Burn.
Another close one.
And Mally Rojo's going to walk away with this, in my opinion. He's got 2 more guys, and Mally Rojo has most of his lineup still to go.
Yeah, Mally still has a quarterback, a wide receiver, a tight end, kicker, and a defense. So
I think the main thing is that the Bengals game, is that a sim, Joe Mixon?
No, Joe Mixon already played. He's the one that got 38.06.
Oh, I'm looking at it bad. My bad. I'm looking at it wrong line.
Yeah, I see that all the time. I do that all the time. Like, I look and I'm like, wait, who played, who didn't play? It's like so close together.
it looks like the Giants played. Let's see what the Vikings do.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any version of this where Burn could possibly win it, but with 2 players left.
Yeah, there's no shot for Burn. I don't think
Matt
there's.
Stafford would have to have like a 600-yard game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Molly's got this one in the bag.
I don't see it happening for Burn, unfortunately for him.
All right, so let's keep moving here. Then we got Papa Greeny up against Fallen. I said Fallen, Jesus.
Fooling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fooling.
Papa Greeny right here up against Fallen. Get that score over here so the people can see it.
So
what a game!
Interesting about Papa Greeny. This one's a close one, but Papa Greeny's got 3 guys left, and then Fallen, you got 2. But the interesting thing is that you actually got 1 because Rookie Sales Jones got 1. 0.
Yeah,
the interesting thing, though, is Miles Sanders could outscore all 3 of those.
True.
And
yes, he can.
Given how Leonard Fournette is not even the starting running back for the Buccaneers, I don't see a lot of points from him. Darren Waller is probably the main concern here on that side. If Darren Waller has a touchdown or 2, I think it's going to be tough. But Miles Sanders, you know how he's been going off. He could easily have 50 points, and next thing you know, it's a blowout win for you against Papa Greeny.
Yeah, so and I just checked. Looks like Burn is winning 28-6. Last time I checked that game. So I don't know who scored or whatnot, but Sanders has been a pretty good flex position for me in the past with getting 30, 40 points. So I'm hoping that he's able to double these guys' points that Papagrini has left. Both Papagrini and I had some unfortunate guys who we've kind of relied on all season. Austin Eckler has gotten me consistently 20, 30 points a week. And then Dwayne Haskins, we've talked about him. He's up in the top leaderboards for passing yards. So 2 unfortunate weeks, but, Papagrini with Jarvis Landry, who got almost 60 points. I think that's one of the top fantasy scores for a wide receiver we've seen all year. And then I just had Cohen, Michael Thomas, and Stephon Diggs all had pretty good weeks. And then Justin Herbert, he had 23 points. So it'll be interesting.
Eckler was a big no-show, possible injury there. But Jarvis Landry is the talk around the league just because of the force feeding that is being told to, that is being suggested to be going on over in Cleveland.
I like that suggested.
Yeah, that Jarvis Landry could be the root of all evil when it comes to fantasy. If he makes it to next round and then he puts up another 50 points and it continues, I just don't get, like, as a coach going into that game, how you don't use or shadow Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, it hadn't been a secret for the past 8 weeks. So
yeah.
Well,
at this point, it's like it's a user error when it comes to not
knowing
controlling
that he has
Jarvis
OBJ lined up, though. That does kind of.
Yeah, I mean, to Vet's defense, I mean, Vet won significantly. He won like 70-40, and then, like I said, I played HD week 11, and I user guarded Landry on probably 80% of the plays on defense. Ended up getting 6 interceptions that game. But when you target him like 15, I think he targeted 15 times that I counted. He still got some yards. So if you want to target a guy and you want to get him the ball, there's a good chance he's going to get the ball. So, but yeah, to your point, if you're not guarding him every single play, Landry's not that fast, but he can get separation and he has good catching stats. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, this will be a close game. It'll be interesting to see. I think both games should be finishing up pretty close to advance. So we'll have the scores here.
Yeah, we got some guys in third quarter and fourth quarter right now. So they're definitely coming to the end here right now. Pulling up our next game in fantasy, we got Q up against the Natural in our round 1 of our playoffs.
Yeah, this one's a complete blowout.
Yeah, this one's
complete blowout.
CJ Verdell's had a decent day carrying the ball, but it's not going to be enough to make up that 100-point difference right there.
No. Yeah. Unless you got 50 from Tucker McCann and CJ Verdell, that's the only chance.
You got the game we just talked about, the Browns-Chiefs game. Chuba Hubbard, he came in pretty good for Q, 40 points. I think that's the highest he's scored all year. Him and, of course, MVP frontrunner Javian Hawkins, 48 points.
I saw that coming. I was just waiting. I'm going to let you get that out the way. Starting to sound really Neffish, but go ahead.
For you guys that watched that game, Javian Hawkins, he helped me beat the Jaguars this week, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. That's a great showing there. I don't think with some of the tools you had, I didn't expect you to come so run heavy. So this has been interesting just to kind of watch. Not in a bad way, just as a fan of the game, and obviously as a coach in the league. So that's our current. This is round 1 of the playoffs. Looks like Q will be advancing without question. We're pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Molly's advancing.
In there. Yeah, Molly and Q are the only sure winners right now. As for me and Fall and the 2 conference division, whatever you want to call it, winners, we're going to be the ones that are kind of waiting in the balance, trying to figure out if we're gonna make it to the next round or not.
Yeah, I just went back to your game, so I'm looking at it just for the sake of blah 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 talking. Chris Godwin. I'm just trying to think here. I'd say if you get 12 points minimum from Rondale Moore, just 12, right? And the Lions are up right now. So if you got a defensive touchdown in there, just, which there's a good chance there was at least one pick six. I mean, I bet the average pick six per PML game is like 0.75, like pretty much almost one pick six per game.
You almost guaranteed one.
Yeah, at least like we know it's probably more than that if you go per game. It's PML's a total. I think you got this one. Pin it. I'm saying you win this game. I think the Lions are going to give you a pick six and a couple of picks. Rondale will give you 12 points, and I think he'll get some points, but I don't think it'll be enough for him to win.
No, that's I hope so. I hope I win, but it's definitely going to be a close one. It's kind of a nail. It's going to be a nail biter. I'm really hoping Rondale Moore is being force fed like he has been most of the season, and I'm hoping DeAndre Swift was a non-factor in that Buccaneers game since he got out. The Buccaneers ended up getting out ahead early, so I'm hoping that unlike you said that he might have used DeAndre Swift a little more just because how good his defensive backfield is.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the complete opposite. I'm hoping that he was airing it out to his wide receivers, and that's how he got back into it. But we won't know until the game's over. Probably should have watched that game with all this fantasy implications. But the game of the week right now is that Packers versus Steelers game because of the situation that's going on over there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's what makes PML special. So I'm saying Neff won this one. Let me give Fowler my take. Let me throw my take on this. Ricky Seals-Jones, that's a no-show, so no. Okay. Miles Sanders is the question versus Darren Waller. I got Papa Greeny advancing on this one, man. I don't know that. Because he doesn't need much from the Bucs. Same thing. If Bucs defense gave him something, I don't think that Miles Sanders is enough to take on Darren Waller and the Bucs defense. He doesn't need anything amazing. He just needs. This could be Miles Sanders could beat these guys. That's what's funny. That's Miles Sanders. Your one player left could potentially beat Darren Waller and the Bucs defense. So yeah, I don't know. My take. I think Miles Sanders is gonna pull through for you. That's what I got. I'm gonna stick with that.
Hey, fingers crossed, man.
We'll see. So that's where we are right now, round one of the playoffs, and we're about to start round two, week 14. Week 14 in the PML equals round two, and the fantasy playoffs. Talk about it, Neff.
So basically, let's say I'm trying to think of a possible playoff scenario. Let's say I win my matchup and Fallen loses his.
Okay.
So what's going to happen based on that is I will then play Papa Greeny.
Okay.
Because he will be the lowest seed to make it, because Byrne would be eliminated because Mally Rojo, we agreed, is taking that one.
Yeah.
And then FK is eliminated because I just played him, and let's say I won. So I would play Papa Greeny because he is now the lowest seed that made it through. Mm-hmm. Then Mally Rojo will play Q for the next week. And then, after that, then it's a championship. Let's say both me and Fallen don't make it. FK, JNP, and Papa Greeny both win. So what's going to happen is Mally Rojo is going to play FK and JP, and then Q is going to play Papa Greeny. So that's how the playoff matchups would, figure out if based on who wins those two games. it's really going to change who the next opponent is going to be for specifically Mally Rojo, because he's either going to go up against Q or he's going to go up against FK or yeah, it's either Q or FK. Because if I win, he won't go up against Papa Green. He'll go up against Q.
If I'm saying Nefarious wins, I'm calling my fantasy Super Bowl. It's just with lineups, man. I think it's gonna be Neff versus. Is Neff versus Q possible? Y'all aren't in the same brackets, right? Try to make sure I was trying to make sure I visualize that right.
That's definitely going to be possible because Mally Rojo and Q are definitely going to win. They're going to play each other if I make it through. If I don't make it through, then there's a chance they don't play each other.
Yeah.
And if I don't make it through, I'm not going to make it to the Super Bowl. But if I make it through, Mally Rojo will play Q, and then if Fallen wins, I gotta check. So if Fallen wins, I will play. So if Fallen and I both win, so I will play Q. So if Fallen ends up winning, then I play Q. So that's the only scenario where Yep. So if we both win, me and Fallen, then I'll play Q, and it'll be Fallen and Mally Rojo on the other side.
Let me take a look at that Eagles game right quick while we're on the stream, just like you say for this.
It looks like both games just finished. This Eagles game.
Oh, it did. I'm in the game.
Let's plug in those stats real quick.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Yeah, I'm in the game too.
Philly won by 10.
I was
Oh wow.
Dude, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin got 5 for 136 and 2 touchdowns.
Oh no, you did not just say that.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Rondell Moore. Okay, or somebody doing Rondell Moore already?
Alright, you can do that.
Right, cool. Rondell Moore.
Oof.
Yeah.
That might have sealed the deal, especially if Rondell Moore didn't do much for me.
He's got 2 receptions, 85 yards.
For 85.
Yeah.
Oh, but still, no touchdowns.
Nah.
That's not gonna help. Any rushing yards?
Let me check.
You gotta get every little inch.
Pause. Nah, nothing. He had a broken tackle. So.
Yeah, give him a point. Yeah, 5 for 136. Jesus.
Miles Sanders, 111 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep, that looks like it's going to be game, set, match for me. FKJ and P is going to move on. DeAndre Swift even had some rushing yards and a touchdown. He had no fumbles. Did Chris Godwin have a fumble? Chris Godwin had no fumbles. And DeAndre Swift had 4 for 43. Yeah, it looks like I am definitely out of this. I am going to lose this one. Unless every touchdown that the Lions end up getting were a defensive touchdown.
Like facts. Okay, so there's that.
Let's see.
4 sacks. 2 interceptions.
Stafford, Greg.
1 fumble recovery.
What game?
I mean, they put up some. Look at the Lions' defense.
Oh, the game just ended.
No,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, no defensive touchdowns though for either squad. So it looks like those points were scored straight up offense. So the full box score 31. Based on the rules and regulations, 31 points gets me -1 for points allowed. So the final score is 155-36 to 126-26. FKJNP will move on. Congratulations to him. He's got a shot at the 20 content points for winning the whole the Super Bowl of the fantasy.
Gotcha. I got the score right here, the final scoring there for our viewers to see.
And it looks like.
Okay, let me get Molly Raho.
So,
Which one are you on, Father?
I just did Papa Greenies and mine.
Okay, I went to that game.
Miles Sanders had 111 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, 5 catches for 53 yards.
Wow.
Miles Sanders had 39 points. And then Leonard Fournette had 45 rushing yards.
So everything I predicted was the exact opposite.
Did you so wait, how'd you do Fallen? I'm updating other scores currently right now.
And then Darren Waller had 3 catches for 99 yards. So final tally is Papa Greeny with 159 points and me with 176 points.
There you go. So Fallen's gonna make it through. So that being said, updated, it will be Fallen against FK. It'll be Mally Rojo versus FK, and then it'll be Fallen versus Q, based on that.
Yeah, that is a tough matchup because I have Q starting running back and starting quarterback.
Oh, that is tough.
So
you don't have anybody in your lineup that might be playing you next week, right?
No, I don't have anybody on Q's team.
You got a Q.
Oh no, the Jets. I play the Jets.
Yeah, Q might have a player or two, so he might have to pay attention to that because you would hate for something like that to
stop his road to
the
Super Bowl.
Buccaneers.
Yeah,
he plays the Buccaneers, which is nobody on his roster.
All right, so he'll be all set.
But to what I was just saying, if he starts both Deshaun Watson and Javian Hawkins, who's to say I don't sit those guys? But
just for fantasy purposes.
You gotta do what you gotta
20
do.
20 content points.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So, but I am also in the playoff hunt, and I'm going against a Jets team that has the capability. He's a good coach, so I might need everybody out there.
Oh yeah, of course. We kid when we say that. I don't think anybody would risk PML for fantasy. That's for sure.
Depending on how that Jets games go, though, he could get ahead early and sit him.
Yeah, he's like, all right, this one's in the bag. I'm all set.
Yeah. So
how's that Steelers and they're towards the end, 24-17.
Packers are trying to make a push right now to tie the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as far as round 2 of the playoffs, I guess this would be the conference championship, right?
Yep.
Round 2 of the playoffs is set. We got it coming up. It's
congrats to JT. He got 20 content points for DevGen.
Wow.
Who got that? JT got 20 content points.
We get the reaction right here live.
That's odd. Tinfoil hats. That's odd.
Was JT said it was his 3 sim scores he submitted today.
I forgot about sim scores. I haven't submitted one in a while.
I'm not even in his division, so I don't care. But that's my reaction to that.
Yeah, me too, because all I got was half a point.
That is true. I forgot about that. That did happen.
I keep getting 5.5 coupon. I mean, spend 20, get 5 back. I keep getting that. I got that twice.
Yeah.
Well, how about spend him? Then you can get it back.
Yeah, no. I can't. No, I gotta spend 20 in one sitting. Oh, they don't allow reactions to this dev gen? That's mad. I got some reactions for that.
I bet you do. Well, let's let's talk about this next round of the playoffs coming up here.
So based on what it's looking like, it's going to be, like I said, Fallen versus Mally Rojo versus FK JNP. Then it's going to be Fallen versus Q. That's what it's going to be looking like. And lineup should be in already. It's 10-10, so
yeah.
I'm actually going to set those up right now.
I think it'd be interesting to see kind of who JP plays, who he doesn't. I think when it comes to big names, and I think Molly by far has the better lineup. Like just especially with Ezekiel Elliott, the way he's been running the ball, Todd Gurley, the way he's been running the ball. Every now and then Joe Mixon has a great day. So I think just with his backfield alone, Molly Rojo is in position to potentially be in the Super Bowl, the fantasy Super Bowl. So we'll see. JP, I think, is going to have to play very strategically on who he, look at who his guys is matching up against in Week 14. But I don't think this. Go ahead.
The thing about Mally Rojo is his lineup has been on fire.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the fantasy, he was winning pretty much every game. He had some struggles at the beginning, but towards the end he started winning every week. So I think my favorite. I think the Super Bowl is going to be Q versus Mally Rojo, just based on how they've been going at it. I mean, Javion Hawkins is MVP in fantasy, and he's on Q's side. But Miles Sanders, then again, had MVP weeks throughout the season. So that one's going to be a close one, but I think it's definitely going to be Mally Rojo, and I feel like it's going to be Q if I had to make a bet.
Same. I mean, Greening's coming in and kind of had the babysitter lineup, so I think he gave it a great run up to where he could. But
for sure.
Fallen, I don't know if you have the same high scoring pieces that Q has. At any given moment, Q's got some guys. He's got 3 guys that could give him 35 points at a drop of a dime. The way you're.
Well,
so
it really just it just depends
on how you play
because. Yeah, well that, and I scored 176 this week, and he scored 178, and you figure I had Austin Eckler who didn't do anything. So,
Austin
really
Eckler might be injured for a little bit too. I don't know.
I checked. He's not injured. So.
All right. So he's good. At least you'll have that.
Yeah. I guess I got to make a decision here at the tight end position.
Let me see what's going on.
Well, actually, lineups are all locked in. Never mind, I can't. So, Goose, maybe don't forget about your tight end.
I got you. I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, you can't. 9 o'clock was the deadline.
Yeah, it's funny you say something about tight ends though, because Dawson Knox, he only put up 12 this week. 5 catches, 70 yards, but I expect him to. Probably.
Steele's one. He's showing off now.
I see it right now.
That's it. Yep.
Great ending to it.
All right, I think that's going to set us up for next week. I think this is a good episode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice playoff football, fantasy football being played here.
It was nice that the games wrapped up while we were on air, so we get to show you exactly how that played out.
I agree. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. For everybody watching it late, because we know everybody was watching the game, so they'll come back and watch the replay. But thanks for hanging out with us. We are your PML Red Zone Fantasy Report, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see who's going to end up in the Super Bowl for those 20 content points for winning.
Oh yeah, this will be interesting.
You guys have a great night. Thanks for sticking with us and watching.
Always, yes, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We out.